Hello YouTube, it's Chrisy here from fellows52.co.uk. Today I have got the Fujitsu Stylistic M532 tablet, the Fujitsu Stylist keyboard and the Fujitsu Stylist stand to review. Again, a big shout out to Basil Naval Electrics Limited in Ballymoney in Northern Ireland. Their links and everything is in the description down below, and their website name is also on the top of this video as well. Go on, give them a wee look. If you're looking to purchase this wee tablet, definitely give them a shout, and a big massive thanks to them for letting me review this. So we'll go ahead and we'll jump into this, and we'll see you on the other side. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll unbox this Fujitsu Stylist M532. As you can see, there's not very much on the box. Just basically it tells you Fujitsu and the Stylist, a few wee serial numbers and stuff. On this side then, a few wee instructions basically telling you what it is, serial numbers and stuff on the back, just security seal then on the side. This then just simply slides out like that, but we'll jump this back so a bit fiddly to get out. Okay, so that's the inside, taking out the sleeve then, so we'll go ahead and open this up and we'll see what's inside it. Simply lift the flap, lift it up. At the front and at the top, sorry, you've got your main tablet, like protective coating. We'll go ahead and see what that's like afterward. I'll set that aside for a second. And below that then, you've got like startup guides, like literature and whatever else. And below this on the left hand side, you just simply open these up. You've got your power adapters. There's two different ones, as you can see. There's a 3-pin one for the UK, and then there's also one then as well for America and Canada. We'll set this aside, and they just clip in. I'll just show you roughly how it clips in a few seconds. And then on this right hand side then, you just open this up, and that's just a USB cable that goes into the laptop, into the tablet, sorry, or anything. Then it's just a cloth then for cleaning your screen, and that's just a wee barcode serial then. So that's all that's in that box. So we'll just jump and we'll show you then how to connect up the power adapter. So like I said, the power adapter comes separately for the 3-pin UK one, and also for America and Canada as well, which is always good if you're wanting to take this abroad. It's always good for like a business as well. If you're going on a holiday, you can always take it. You're not always reliant on a travel plug, which I think is actually absolutely excellent. On this here then, this just slides in to here. There's just wee grooves in at the side. They put this in there. You just push that in to line it in. Push it down in until it clicks. And then that's you. And then simply get it out then. You just push that up, pull that out, and then it pulls back out again. And that's that if you ever want to change it. So we'll go ahead and we'll take the actual tablet itself out. Just to let you see it. As you can see, there's not really very much to it. Sort of reflecting there. The screen was about 10.1 inches. It's 1280 by 800 pixels, so not full HD, but the quality is still absolutely amazing on it. I will go over that a bit later on. That's a tablet from side on. There's not really very much to it. Back on then is like it's like a rubbery type plastic. It's like a non-slip basically, you know, so you're not really going to get any fingerprints, as you can see, very much over it, which is always good. And whenever you're holding it in your hand, it doesn't really slip away too much. And then he's on the side, on the bottom then. So we'll go overhead and we'll see what it's like and the thing. On the right hand side then, you've got your two volume buttons, your up and your down. That's your micro USB, which I showed you earlier on. And inside there then, you just pull that wee drawer out. It can be a wee bit fiddly. Then that's also an SD card slot, which takes up to 64 gigabytes. You can get models that'll take a SIM card in there, 3G. This one here is a Wi-Fi model, so obviously that doesn't come with it. Just pop that back in. At the top then, that's your power button, 3.5mm jack, and then also your microphone. The only downside to you having this up here, I don't even know if you can very see, but that's very flush. So sometimes, you know, if you're not really looking for that button, it can be. I've noticed me pressing here or pressing here to try and get it. And, you know, if Fujitsu had raised that by like another 1.5mm, 2mm maybe, it would have been absolute ideal. Other than that, it's, you know, it's an absolute perfect. I can't, you know, it's very responsive. You know, as soon as you press it, you know, the tablet comes straight on. looks off again, just a wee bit more raised, just so you know that it was there. On this side then, there's basically nothing. On the back, these are your two speakers. They are a wee bit small, but anything that we've done testing on here in philips52.co.uk, the sound, I can't fault the sound on it at all. At the back end is an 8 megapixel camera with flash included. Decent camera. We'll show later on the pictures that I've taken stuff with the camera. And also at the front end as well, you've got your 2 megapixel camera as well. Perfect ideal for Skyping and doing any kind of video calls like that. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll unbox the keyboard. It's actually from Fujitsu themselves. You've seen the start of the video. So there's not really very much on the box. Just a brown simple box. Wee flap here. Cut down, got a tape. Just cut the tape out of it pre-done anyway. Just open this up, and then that's the keyboard itself. So we'll just go ahead and we'll lift that out. We'll just set that aside for 2 wee seconds. Here then is just it just basically says, "Dear customer, please note that the mute and the Windows key do not work if you're using an Android operating system." So it's fine. Your batteries sit in here. You just pull this wee flap and pull the batteries out, and then they go in the back of it. Obviously, I've already got the batteries into it. I'll be testing it out, and then that then is just some literature and books. So we'll set this off to the side, and we'll pull this over. So this is the keyboard itself. Just go ahead and we'll open this up. So as you can see, it's a very, very slim keyboard. There's not much weight to it. It's very, very weightless. Really not very much to it. You can see, very, very soft keys. It's actually quite nice. I'm using this quite a lot, doing a lot of typing on it. Along the back then, you just got a connect button, on and off button, and that's your batteries. This is Bluetooth. The tablet is Bluetooth 3.0 enabled. So this is actually very, very nice. Just a simple QWERTY keyboard. We'll do a proper review and how to set it up and whatever else later on in the video. Okay, this is a Fujitsu Stylistic Cradle. This is the official one from Fujitsu for the M532 tablet. On the box then, just a few wee bits and pieces, serial numbers and stuff, or anything on it. Just to open it up, lift it up, and that's the cradle itself. So again, we'll just set that to one side. The bottom of the box then, you just lift these two flaps up, as you can see, the finger in there, lift that up. And then that's just books. There's no other cables or nothing in it. So we'll just set that off to one side and bring back the cradle. So it's the cradle. Let's see what actual cradle's like. So that's the cradle itself. So you can see it's very stylish, very, very light, very, very robust. That's just plastic, and the same with that there. I do like this way it's see-through. That's just your pin socket then, which your tablet sits onto. On the side then you've got a USB port. On the back end you've got another USB port, and then that's for your charger to go into, so then that connects in into that. That means then you can charge your tablet if you need it, and an HDMI out, which is always good as well if you want to display likes of anything for business or that. You just plug your HDMI in there, plug into a TV, and then basically you're ready to go. And on the side then you've got another port. I'm not 100% sure what that actually is. I'm sure somebody will be able to tell me, but I honestly, the life of me, don't work out what it is. On the bottom then, you know, I just wee rubberized feet just to set it up. So overall, it's quite a nice wee cradle. This wee tablet then, we'll just go ahead and we'll run through some specs to let you see that. So we'll go ahead and we'll show you them now. So as you can see, it's a very nice laid out little tablet. Because it's Android, you can basically fully customize this if you so want, so it is always good that way. Simply, if you want to just change anything, you just press and hold it and drag and drop. Anything in this here on can be changed as well, including your background, which is always good for Android. You can, if you want, put live wallpapers on this as well. It means then it's constantly moving. They do drain the battery on it, so it's entirely up to you. Depends how much you're using this. To go in then to your app tray, you just click on the top right hand corner, that's your main app tray. You want to bring anything on into the main home screen, simply just click on it, bring on your main home screen and let it go. And then to remove it, then you just go up and pull up the top and it just disappears for you. Going into your settings, if you don't have it on your settings at the front, click up in here, go into your settings. That takes you into your Wi-Fi, so you can turn Wi-Fi on, turn Bluetooth on, see what data usage you have used and what you've used. You know for Wi-Fi, that's just me playing about with it. You've also got your sound, your display, your storage, like what battery used, and that's always quite good if you're concerned about your battery. I know it's sort of very hard to see on that because it's very bright. I do apologise. Anyone about your tablet. It is this current version. This tablet is running Android 4.1.1. Some of them will be running Android 4.0. There is a free update. You just press System Update, follow the instructions, and away you go. To get back from anything, then you just press the back button, which is down here in the bottom left hand corner. It'll just take you back one step. If you're anything you want to go back to your main home screen, you just simply press this middle one and it'll take you back. This third option here, then if you press it, you will see it opens up windows. If there's just a lot open, it'll just constantly going up. You need to close these every so often to keep your battery. Excuse me. So you just pull that off to the side, and that's basically it. Like I said, then you can customize this, do whatever you want. You can pull these about. These are your widgets. What widgets basically are is if you've got likes of Twitter or something like that downloaded, then you can pull the widget to put it on your main home screen. So you just see like a wee small snippet of what this clock up here is a widget. It's not actually an app. So that obviously they can be fully customized. You can take it off. You can do whatever you want. It is Android. You're basically fully customized with it. Because it's Google as well, it's also got the search in feature used as well, which is up here in the top left hand corner. You simply just click it, ask it a question, and it'll let you know. So we'll try that now and see what it's like. What's the weather like today in Ballymoney? So as you can see, today is Ballymoney. Weather forecast for 6 degrees, chance of rain. Gives you tell you what your wind is and humidity and everything else. So it's always good if you're playing about with it as well. Okay then, so this is the keyboard and the tablet and sitting on the cradle. Obviously these two things are sold separately. Just contact Basil Knight Electrics in Ballymoney, Northern Ireland, and they'll be happy enough to sort you out. So to go ahead and pair this up then, you just at the back, you just press the flick it over to the on. Go in then to your settings, go to your Bluetooth and turn your Bluetooth on. And you can see a wee thing spinning, it'll just start. And then what you do then at the back where it just says press connect, you just press it for like 1 or 2 seconds. And the wee blue light just starts up here in the F12. As you can see from this now, I can zoom in a wee bit. It's picked up the keyboard. So you go ahead then, just press the keyboard and it'll just come up. I'll give you a wee warning, it's very hard to see. I'll just say type in, I'll give you a number, 9583. So you just type in 9583 in the keyboard and press enter. And then it'll start turning it on. If you have to repair them like that every single time, the number will be different. So just bear that in mind. But every other time what you want to do then is just turn it on, turn your Bluetooth on, obviously repaired. Give it a couple of wee seconds for everything to start talking to each other, and then just simply tap that there and that'll be you basically ready to go. So go ahead and we'll just let you see what this is like typing with it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and let you see what it's like typing with it. I did try zooming in, but obviously everything was going a bit fuzzy. So, it's just like a normal keyboard, like a normal keyboard. You just type away with it. Just typing in my web address here, phil52.co.uk. Like I did say earlier on, the Windows key and the mute key doesn't work because it's an Android. But if it was working with Windows paired up, then obviously that would work with that. I have tried this out as well with the Nexus 5 phone, and it pairs up with that alright. And it's basically anything that works Bluetooth, it would also work as well with likes of an Apple device. So it's always good to see that you can always try with other devices and it would work basically flawlessly as well. I will say that if you are stuck without following any steps, if you do want a step-by-step guide, and I have a full step-by-step guide with screenshots on fellows52.co.uk. The link will probably be up at the top of the video. and there will be links as well down in below. I say there is a full step-by-step guide explaining every single thing, how to do and how to set this up. So if you do get lost following what I've just done there, it's the link is always there on my website as well. So like I said, this is a wee Fujitsu Stylistic M532. It's an absolute cracking wee tablet. It's great for business use and for personal use as well. I did play about with this here, leaving it on, full screen, full brightness, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, everything turned on. I was getting in and around sort of 5 hours battery life from a full charge. The book does say I think 8.5 or 9 hours, but obviously if you're just surfing the web, going on different wee things like YouTube and whatever else, you will in the ground that sort of battery. Obviously I had everything turned up full, that's why the battery lasted 5 hours, but you can as well have likes of your battery power saving mode set on, which are all under your settings. Go into your display, put your brightness to auto, and turn sleep for like a minute or something like that. There means then you just have to unlock it every single time. Saves the battery as well. Anything we've played on it, like so games, movies, anything we threw at it, has basically played with absolutely no complaints. But the only thing, like I did say later on, that the only complaints was the touchscreen. Not 100%, so about 98%. Obviously that I can't fault it for that. It's absolutely brilliant. The camera on it as well is an absolute cracking wee camera. I really can't fault it in any shape or form. Obviously just playing about with it. Say these are all just things that was just screenshots that I was taking. If anybody actually wants to know how to take a screenshot, it's easy enough. You just press and hold your home button and your bottom volume button, and then just press and hold it. And I'll take a screenshot. Obviously I wasn't really doing it correctly there, that's the way the wee volume come up, but if you press and hold it at the exact same time like I did there that time, it'll work. That's how you take screenshots of anything there, and then you can just simply access them in here. By bringing that up, we're going into your gallery and your screenshots been there. They're just different ones that I had taken for my website. There you can see the screenshots as of today. So that's how you do that. Just make sure and close it. Close any apps. The browser on it, the standard stock browser, it's alright. It's perfect. Perfect for what you're doing. I personally use Chrome myself. It is great, and if you're well into your Android operating systems, Chrome's perfect, because if you use Chrome on your computer and you get anything bookmarked, you jump on this here and your bookmarks are open. You can download it just through your Play Store. You just simply go into it, and you can download basically any apps that you so want, any games, apps, games, movies, music, books, or like of your newsstands. The only thing I will say about Android, and this is an absolute must, is you need a virus scanner on it. There are different ones out there in the market, so I'm not going to obviously give you my opinion to what the best one is, but as a must, if you're going to start downloading apps, you need like a virus scanner on it, so it can automatically check for viruses and stuff for coming out. I will have a link down below as well for my top 5 Android apps, so you can go and check that out as well. I always highly recommend downloading them apps, because they always keep your Android operating system running sweet, and there's a few wee things in there as well. It's always handy to have as well. So overall, it's an absolute brilliant wee tablet. For what I played about with the last couple of days, and really gave it a really good test, and I would highly recommend it to anybody. It really is good. It's brilliant for surfing the web, brilliant for playing games, or like I did say earlier on, it's not obviously full HD, but like I say, anything we've played at high quality on this here, basically you really can't tell very much of a difference to what it is. So it really is an absolute cracking wee tablet. I'd highly recommend it to anybody. So that's my review on the Fujitsu Stylistic M532. If you have any questions, stick a wee comment down below, and I'm happy enough to answer them. I do have a full review on this on my website, fellows52.co.uk. Go over ahead and check that out. If you'd like to purchase one of these or purchase any accessories, then please do go on to Basil Knight Electrics. The links and everything will be done in the description down below. And I'd like to just say this opportunity again, big massive shout out to them for letting me review this here. Overall, I give this wee tablet about 4.5 out of 5. I would say the only thing that did let it down was the touchscreen. That's my only thing, and the home button should be a tiny wee bit higher. But other than that, I thoroughly enjoyed playing about with this here. It will put basically any other tablets, give it a good go for its money basically. So I thoroughly enjoyed about with it. So hopefully you will, and hopefully you have hours playing about with it. Until the next time, thanks for watching.